The winner, Joshua Martin, application of oral explosives. Congratulations to all of them. And it just goes to show you, if you can dream it, you can do it. In other major world news, not the biggest, but probably the most important story going on in the world right now are the nude photos of Justin Bieber. Have you searched for them? Like you'd admit it if you did, right? Members of the paparazzi were good enough to get photos of Justin walking around naked while he was on vacation in Bora Bora, which sadly has overshadowed the news that Justin has a new tattoo. He unveiled a new tattoo on Instagram yesterday, which, here it is, it says purpose. He got it because he loves dolphins. He's not a great speller. Ironically, he had the word purpose tattooed over his belly button, which of all the parts of the human body has the least purpose of all, but purpose apparently is reported to be the title of his next album. He also has the word believe on his forearm. Believe was an earlier album. The good news is it looks like he's only got enough skin space left for 3 or 4 more albums. So, okay, let's go now. We're going to go to the Wall of America now. Come with me. It was built for us by our friends at Cisco. This enormous screen is... What we've done is we've invited our home viewers to be part of the show tonight and to be part of an exciting game called Dare Roulette. Hello, home viewers. How are you? Hello. Wow, okay, I'm looking at you all. I see, Lauren, you've got a shirt from the last time we were in Brooklyn. We're going to be back there.
We're happy you're coming back.
We are coming back in a couple of weeks. We got people from all over the land. Tonight, you're going to compete to prove who is the most daring of all of you. In case you don't know, this is how it works. We will mix the screen up. One of you will be selected at random, and then Guillermo will spin the wheel, which is populated with dares, okay? If your face comes up, whatever dare the wheel lands on, you'll have to do. So once we have 3 finals, we'll go to the final round. You sounds good? You're willing to do this? All right. Let's start the randomizer and find out who is our first competitor. Our first competitor is Darren from Denver, Colorado. Hello, Darren. There's Darren up on the big screen. Darren, what do you do for a living, Darren?
I'm a project director for gardens on schoolyards across the country.
Gardens on schoolyards. And in Colorado now, they're not actually growing recreational marijuana in those schoolyards, are they?
Well, we teach them to make money, so, I mean, what do you think?
You teach them to make money. Right now, are you...
No, of course not.
Okay, good. All right, I didn't know how recreational it was. Let's find out what your dare is. Here it is. Guillermo, spin the wheel. And the wheel says... The wheel says... Say the first names of the last 3 people who saw you naked, Darren. All right.
It's gonna get a little bit weird, but,
There we go.
Marshall.
Okay.
Jackson. Yeah, so those are 2 boy names. It's a little awkward, but I do have 2 sons, and that's their names.
Okay.
And then Jill, my wife.
All right.
All 3 roommates.
Oh, thank God you had 3 people in the house. All right, you are one of our finalists. That was a pretty easy one. We're going to spin the equalizer again, and we'll find out who our next competitor is. It is... Let's see. It is Lauren from Brooklyn. Hey, Lauren. Well, Lauren, what do you do for a living?
I'm a video producer.
What kind of videos do you produce?
I do corporate videos, teaser videos, short films.
All right, very good. And are you willing to do whatever the wheel tells you to do tonight?
Absolutely.
Guillermo, spin the wheel. Let's see what Lauren is going to do. Lauren is in Brooklyn, New York. So again, we are going to be there starting October 19th. And Lauren, your dare is to style your hair with toothpaste.
Okay, let me go get some toothpaste.
Yeah, go get some toothpaste. This will be great. I hope you have enough toothpaste. Now we'll look at Lauren's apartment, which, Lauren, obviously not an interior decorator. Lauren, you need to hang some stuff on the wall.
Clean.
Okay. Yeah, it's clean. Okay. What kind of toothpaste do you have there, Lauren?
Am I allowed to show the brand?
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah.
Press?
Oh, yes.
White?
Yes, I've heard of it. All right. And
My boyfriend thinks that it really makes your teeth whiter. But...
well, it does seem to be doing a good job with your teeth, so that's good. Now let's see how it does with your hair. You'd think radiant white would be white, but no, it's blue. Oh, wow. And what do you call that you're doing in your hair right now?
I'm trying to make you bangs in honor of my friend Jeff.
Your friend Jeff has bangs like that?
No, he just told me about you bangs. It's big in Montana.
Oh, well, yeah.
And he's making a film about it.
Well, I think it looks pretty good. All right, you keep styling, Laura, and we're going to go back to the wall, and you get that style going there, and we'll spin the randomizer again and find out who our third contestant is. And it is Quint, it looks like. It's Quint, yes, in New York. Two New Yorkers on the wall. Hi, Quint, how are you?
Good, how are you, sir?
Is Quint short for Quentin?
No, it's Quint for Quint.
Just Quint, huh? Your parents,
Yes, it is.
parents couldn't afford the IN?
No, they threw it out the door.
Hey, did you see Just Bieber's new tattoo?
Oh, not yet.
See, because he doesn't have... Never mind. Hey, what's going on? Why are there bicycles hanging from the ceiling in your house?
I live in an apartment in the city.
I see. So you have to keep your bike right there in the... Yeah, well, that's one of the things about living in New York. Are you ready for a dare?
Yes, sir.
All right, Guillermo, spin the wheel. We're going to find out what Quint's dare is. And the dare that Quint will be asked to participate in is... Go... Oh, this is an easy one. Go to the kitchen, come back with as many spoons in your mouth as you can. All right? You got lucky, Quint. There he goes. All right, and now we wait for Quint. How you doing over there, Guillermo? Oh, look, there he is. All right. All right, not that many spoons. Quint, that's all the spoons you have? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, well, hopefully our final round will be more exciting than the first round. But when we come back, our finalists, who are Quint and Lauren and Darren, we're going to take a break. When we come back, the final round of Dare Roulette, all right? Plus, some other stuff, too. We'll be right back. From Thomas Rhett is on the way, but right now it's time for the final round of Dare Roulette. It has been an exciting game so far. That was a joke. Our finalists are Quint, Lauren, and Darren. I have one final dare to issue to all three of you at once. I will judge who does it best. And since the final dare is top secret, it has been kept very safe. Guillermo, you've been keeping it safe, right?
Yes, Jimmy.
Where have you been keeping the final dare?
My nose.
In his nose. Guillermo, remove the dare from your nose and tell us what is the final dare. What does it say, Guillermo?
Say, lick something you shouldn't.
Lick something you shouldn't. All right, lick something you shouldn't. Feel free to go find something, grab it, and whoever licks the best thing. Oh, look, the boy's running. You don't want to get licked by your dad. Yeah. No, not in there. It's fun looking at people's houses, isn't it? All right, Quint, you got the first one back. Wow. Quint is licking, I don't know if that's a dog or a cat. And, oh, Lauren is licking a horrible sponge. And Darren, you are last up. Darren is, I don't know what Darren is up to, but it looks complicated. What kind of animal is that you're licking, Quint? Darren, what are you licking?
This is a hairless sphinx.
Oh.
This is Ichabod.
Are you licking a pickle, Darren? Well, this one is... I think we're going to have to give this to Quint. Quint, congratulations. You are the winner of Dare Roulette. And to reward you tonight, you win a, what does he win? He wins a big bag of potting soil and a tuba. Congratulations, Quint. Thanks to all our competitors. If you want to be a part of the Wall of America, you sign up at JimmyKimmelLive.com. We would love to have you. We have a good show for you tonight. Keanu Reeves is here tonight. I'll tell you something. He has a new movie called Knock Knock that's coming out on Friday, but after that movie, he has an even bigger movie that I believe is going to give the Fast and Furious franchise a real run for its money. This is, what you're about to see is the world trailer premiere. You will not see this anywhere else. Enjoy.
In a town without rules.
It's all there, you can count it. Where's the stuff? Oh, yeah, the stuff. I'll be right back.
The only rules
10, 2
are the rules of the road.
You think you can catch me? I don't think. I know.
The first movie ever produced by the California Highway Patrol.
Left, right, left, center.
The National Crossing Guards Union says, walk, don't run, to see this film.
We're now cutting into a live feed from Chopper 1. It's a low-speed chase on Hawthorne Avenue.
The Consumer Safety Council raves. It's an epic thrill ride that will leave you in the middle of your seat, where you won't fall off.
Speed bump.
Slow down! 20 is plenty!
Oh my goodness!
Maniac!
Hello?
Mr. Nelson, I want to thank you for your very generous donation.
Never talk and drive.
Keanu Reeves in A Reasonable Speed. Use your blinker.
Your move, Vin Diesel. Tonight on the show, we have music from Thomas Rhett. Guillermo del Toro is here, and we'll be right back with Keanu Reeves. Called Crimson Peak, which opens a week from Friday. Guillermo del Toro is here, and then later he is nominated for a CMA for Best New Artist of the Year. His album is called Tangled Up. Thomas Rhett from the Samsung Outdoor Center. Tomorrow night, we have a good show. Lena Dunham will be here from Scandal. Darby Stanchfield will join us, and we'll have music from Don Henley. So join us for that. Over 15 short years ago in The Matrix, our first guest predicted that computers would soon take over our lives. And they did, so it is important that we listen to everything he says. His new thriller is called Knock Knock. It opens in theaters and on demand Friday. Please say hello to America's favorite Keanu Reeves. We haven't seen each other since we shot the movie.
Yeah,
this afternoon.
Nice little afternoon.
I think we really worked well together. I thought we had chemistry, right?
Yeah, sure.
You suggested, I thought this was an interesting suggestion to make, that we had to have a rehearsal, and I said, I don't think we need a rehearsal.
Nah.
And
well, that was with the briefcase.
Yeah.
Right? It was like, yeah, and then work out the bit.
It's a lot harder than people think, but I think we really nailed
Your
it.
bravery was impressive.
Thank you.
I don't need no stinking rehearsal.
Then we got back from Japan. Is it my imagination, or are you in Japan frequently?
Yeah, I've been there a few times the past couple of years.
They know all your movies there, I assume?
I don't think anyone knows all my movies. I've made some pretty wacky movies out there.
What's the one that they really, really know and love over in Japan?
Well, it started with Point Break and then with Speed.
These people are all Japanese.
And the Matrix trilogy, Constantine, My Own Private Idaho.
You mentioned Speed, by the way.
Yeah.
There was a sequel to Speed. You
Yes.
were not in the sequel to Speed.
No, I didn't get to be in that.
Oh, what do you mean you didn't get to be in
Well,
that?
I decided not to.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
No, I mean, I loved working with Yondabont and Sandra, of course, and it was just a situation in life where I got the script and I read the script and I was like, ah! It was like, it was about a cruise ship, and I was like, okay, speed cruise ship, and then I was thinking, well, bus and cruise ship, speed, bus, not so fast, but then cruise ship is even slower than a bus. And then I was just like, I love you guys, but I just can't do it.
Yeah, right. I think you would have to be on a cruise ship, which nobody wants.
I don't know, I mean, I'm sure there was.
Have you ever been on a cruise?
I've never been on a cruise.
Wow. That's
you been
so
on a
sad.
cruise?
Yeah, I've been on a couple cruises.
How'd that go?
The first one was great.
Yeah?
The second one was not so great.
What happened on the second one, Jimmy?
Well, there's a thing on a cruise where you're with the same people, like, all the time for the whole week.
Right.
And there was just one drunk guy who kept referring to his girlfriend as his lady friend,
It's my lady friend.
which I couldn't take.
What do you mean? Like, it just...
He just kept saying he was too old for her to be his lady friend, and it was just weird. And then he sat at our table for dinner every single
No
night.
matter where you went, he was there.
No, they assign you dinner tables.
Oh, really? There's no, like...
Well, I'm sure
vibe
some
and
cruises
flow?
are different,
Oh.
but at this on this cruise, it was really just a hellish experience for 7 days with this man.
What can you do? Wow.
There's nothing you can do. Don't go on a cruise. But you drive
Okay.
motorcycles
I do.
primarily, right?
Yeah.
It's your primary form of transportation.
It is indeed, yeah.
How
I live
long
in Los
have you been doing
Angeles.
that?
Motorcycling's great.
It is. It really
Yeah.
makes sense, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
I didn't even know until recently a friend of mine informed me of this, because I'd be
Yeah.
like, why are these motorcycles so loud? And he said, because we will be killed by you if you can't
You
hear
can't
us.
hear us. Yeah, they say that. Yeah.
But you don't think that's true?
I mean, it's kind of true.
It is pretty true. I mean,
know, but yeah, okay.
do you have loud motorcycles? You have your own like line of
I
motorcycles.
do. I'm a co-founder in a motorcycle company called Arch Motorcycle Company.
Arch. Why is it? Do you have a friend named Arch? Why is it called Arch Motorcycles?
Well, we were making these motorcycles, and we decided it was Gard Hollinger, who's a very famous California builder, designer. And we built a prototype, and then we looked at that bike, and then we're like, let's go into business. He said, no. I said, come on, man, we're going to die. Let's make something. He went, okay. And then so we started this company. We developed the bike, but we needed a name for the company. And so I was like, we played the name game, and we couldn't find a name. We needed a name with a story. And so one day I was going to his place. We were going to play more of the name game. And in the car, I was like, Arch. And I was like, I thought that has a story. You know, the arch, beautiful shape. It's functional. You know, the arch of a bridge, it connects. Going through a doorway, you begin a journey. You and the motorcycle, you and the road.
My foot?
On the shifter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did I just throw that in, or was that part of the story?
No, you just...
Oh, I added that in the story. That's good.
That was just not... It was connective, and it's a cool word, like arch.
Yeah, arch is a good word.
Yeah.
You should also say you thought of it in St. Louis. Because they have the arch there. Or at a McDonald's. Do you have a golden arch?
No.
Oh, that would be a big seller.
We don't have an arch enemy.
You don't have an arch... Oh, you should have an arch enemy.
Arch nemesis.
Archbishop would be a nice thing, too.
The bishop.
Yeah, the bishop. By the way, I love being partners with you. We're coming up with all sorts of ideas.
How about Arch Motorcycle?
I like that, too. Keanu Reeves is here. His new movie is called Knock Knock. We will take a look at that when we come back. We'll be right back.
Italian ballet. I don't want him to kick me. He won't. He kicks, I shoot. He knows that.
What do you want?
I want to play hide and seek.
That's Keanu Reeves and Knock Knock. It opens the theaters and on demand on Friday. Now, I don't want to ruin anything. I'm not sure how much of the plot you can reveal, so I will leave it to you to explain what's going on.
Yeah, sure. Knock Knock is a movie about a man, a husband, a father, a
very
good man.
good family man.
A good man, but it's Father's Day, and the family's going away on Father's Day. He's alone. He's got to work. He's an architect. And it's raining out. It's late at night. He's working. He can't figure it out. And then he hears... Opens the door, and who's there but these two lovely young ladies who are in party clothes, and they're like, hi, sir, we're lost.
They're
Can you help
soaking
us?"
wet.
Soaking wet.
Yes.
But I don't look.
No,
you know,
of
I
course
just
not.
invite them in because I'm a good guy.
Yeah, you helped out.
I helped them in. I helped them. I just want to help them. These young girls who just need help.
You washed them, too? That was nice?
No. I mean, they give me their clothes because I'm going to dry them.
You dry?
Yeah. And so what happens is they start to kind of come on to me and seduce me, and I fight, but then I can only fight so much.
Right, yeah.
And then I give up.
Yeah.
And I lose that fight, and then it's the next day, and I wake up, and I'm married, and I'm putting my ring back on, and I think everything's okay, and then I hear noises, and I go in the kitchen, and they're like raccoons, and just eating everything, and then they don't leave, and then they begin to torture me.
Yeah, and threaten you. And
threaten me, and it's kind of a morality tale, because they really want me to apologize, to recognize what I've done. You know, about going against my family and betraying my family and the trust. And
oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, so they tie me up in a chair, they tie me to the bed, they stab me. All sorts of hijinks.
There's a sex scene with you and the girls.
Yeah.
And,
oh, yeah.
And one of the women in the film is married to the director, Eli Roth.
Yes.
It's his wife.
Yes.
And you have a very explicit sex scene with her.
Yeah, very.
Was that more uncomfortable than they usually are?
Not for me, Jimmy. Yeah, I mean, it's always, those scenes are weird, you know, but Eli had created a great situation of trust and rehearsal, but eventually you have to, like, get naked and simulate and do, and...
Yeah.
I wasn't that guy who was like, hey, Eli, your wife's hot.
You weren't.
You know, like,
you weren't, yeah.
Hey, you're like every day, like, I can't wait for this sex scene. Eli, look how amazing Lorenza looks today. She's a fine actress, but No, there was
There was none of that?
There was.
Well, maybe
I
for the
didn't see
sequel, that would be something.
Yeah. No, he was really cool. Everyone was good, and we had fun.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's it's a movie you should maybe not go see with your wife, but
No, it's good. It's a date movie.
It is a date movie.
Yeah, it's a date movie.
Bring two of your girlfriends to see this
No,
movie.
it's like, what would you do? What would you do? Like,
I would have locked them in the house, is what I would have done. I would have locked everyone in the house.
You'll never leave it.
Knock Knock premieres on Friday in theaters and on demand as well. Keanu Reeves, everybody. I'll be right back with Guillermo del Toro. On which I am outnumbered by Guillermo's, but tonight I am. Our next guest is one of the most talented and twisted writer-directors there is. His newest is the gothic romance horror movie Crimson Peak.
When the time comes, beware of Crimson Peak.
Crimson Peak opens in theaters on October 16th. Please say hello to Guillermo del Toro. First, I want to say I watched your movie. It's beautiful, it's scary, it's a strange combination of a couple of different genres.
Yeah.
It's kind of like The Bachelorette in that way, and that's but I really enjoyed it.
Disturbing, then, eh?
Yes. I know you're a very, very creative guy, and you go to these your own movie premieres all over the world, isn't that right?
I do. Yeah.
And you find, because I'm curious about this, that audiences react differently based on what nation you're in, the same film?
Yeah, absolutely, and especially with gothic romance, which Europeans know very well. But when you go there, for example, American audiences are very vocal. Always have been. They scream. They react to the scream.
We're more vocal. I just assumed it was pretty much the same.
No. And in Europe, especially in France, you go and they take their cinema very seriously, and nothing happens. You're just watching and you go, oh my God, what is going on?
I'm dying here, yeah.
And then they applaud at the end.
So Americans are the greatest audiences to show movies to. A little pandering never hurt.
In Mexico, we discharge fire weapons. We don't like it. We take care
What
of
is it like in Mexico? How do people feel?
For many years, it was pretty silent, and now it's a little more rowdy.
Oh, is that right?
When I was a kid, they used to give you a break for the rats in the cinema.
Is that right?
That's right.
You walk in with a brick?
So you need it, and people threw objects from the balcony, and they relieved themselves and they threw them.
Oh, it sounds like Disneyland.
Well,
Sounds wonderful.
I was young, and I had to dodge a few of those.
Rats or relieved?
I'm afraid both.
You must really love movies.
I love movies. When I was watching a movie about giant Japanese monsters, kaijus, somebody sent a whole glass full. And this is how much I like giant monsters. I stayed until the end.
You stayed until the end?
It was pretty spiky in my hair when I came out.
The movie theater was scarier than the movies themselves.
It was back then, yes.
Wow. So there are no rats in the theaters now. But you might like that because you love scary stuff so much. You were very nice to invite me.
Including my shoes. Right?
And my wife, too. Why, what's going on with your shoes?
Yeah, like male nurse.
No, male. I think you have to wear white shoes. In Mexico, do they have black shoes for the male nurses?
We do what we can.
You invited us to your house, and your house is... Now, this is not the house that you live in.
No, it's a man cave.
Because it's a whole house man cave. Because
2 houses.
You have so much stuff that you and your family had...
A separate home.
The toys took over.
Yeah, the toys took over 2 houses with secret passages, passages behind portraits, a rain room where it rains 7 days a week.
It's one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
It's fun.
My wife was 7 months pregnant when we were there, and there are a lot of very scary things.
That was very tense. That's the scariest thing for me because being a man cave, the level of hygiene in the dishes is a man cave level.
I see.
I had to do 3 or 4 cycles on the dishwasher before you guys had dinner.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Oh, yes.
No one ever cares about... Oh, it was more for my wife, I guess.
Yes,
huh?
yes.
Yeah. Well, that's very nice.
You and I could talk about it. But
No wonder we have no water in this state. I want to show a couple of pictures. These are on the New York Times website. Each room has a different theme in your house. And who is this guy?
That's Johnny Egg, the torso man from Freaks. And I live surrounded by characters I like. I'm like the weirder Michael Jackson, if you will. I have life-size writers and stars from horror movies.
This is another one I assume you like. This is from Blade 2, this character.
Yes, he's Jared Nomak. And, you know, I
imagine, what is like the pizza delivery guy say when he shows up at your house?
Well, that's when he brings the wrong change. That's what he gets.
This is
Boris Karloff.
Your Boris Karloff room.
With Jack Pierce. I mean, there's many Frankensteins in the house. There's a giant 7-foot-tall close-up
head. Yeah.
And then there's this one, and then there's Frankenstein and his bride, and then there's Frankenstein and Maria. But that's Jack Pierce, the makeup man that made up Boris Karloff as Frankenstein.
Have you ever thought about like opening an actual museum for people to come and the public to come and see this stuff?
Well, I do once or twice a week, little tours for people that requested, you know, friends and so forth, and then on voluntary tours for the police department of my area.
Oh, you have to do tours for that?
Well, no. What happens is, since it's a man cave, my partner in cleaning it is a Roomba. One of those little robots and sometimes I forget to turn it off, and it sets off the alarm, and the sheriff has shown up many times, and the last time they were about to shoot the door open because through the glass they could see a dead woman. It's Linda Blair from The Exorcist. I watch TV with her. I have her life-size in the sofa watching the TV, and they said the lady is not reacting. I said, she's not reacting because she's made of silicone. And the guy, you know,
it's a good reason.
Well, and, you know, they heard my accents and drew the gun. I opened the door and I gave them the whole tour.
Yeah.
Turns out everybody was a fan. They radioed a couple of more patrol cars and more sheriffs.
Well, that's what happens when you have the greatest house ever. Guillermo del Toro, go see his movie. It's called Constantine. It opens in theaters and IMAX October 16th. We'll be right back with Thomas Rhett.
Series is presented by Samsung. The Kitty Kimmel Live Concert Series is presented by Samsung.
I want to thank Keanu Reeves. I want to thank Guillermo del Toro. Apologies for not being there. We're not going to have time for him. Nightline is next, but first, this is his album, Tangled Up. Here with the song Crash and Burn, Thomas Rhett.